to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great whenever you are watching this video. I am Letrice in case you forgot, and over here we will be getting into all things that are bizarre, true, and haunting, as well as currently missing people cases. So I would really like to dive into that because a lot of stories are unheard, and even though my channel is currently small, I'm hoping that with time it will blossom and that I will be able to reach plenty more people so we can get these stories out, because you never know who might have some information that could help solve a case. This story today is going to be about Miss Jashayah Moore, who is in New Jersey. She's a 14-year-old girl that has currently went missing since October 14th, when she actually went out on just a little store run for her mom. She went out to purchase some items, some juice and some paper towels at the local US food mart in her location. When she came back home, she told her mom that she lost the EBT card, and her mom was like, just backtrack. And as a parent, that just kind of rings so true to home to me, because I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I always tell her to backtrack, like follow your, just go back and retrace your steps, because you're probably going to find it. And 9 times out of 10, they always find the item. So just as a parent, that's just really sticking with me. Like, it's really scary to know that you sent your child out there back into the world and then she never returned. After she told Jashayah to go and find the EBT card and retrace her steps, after about an hour, her mom kind of took notice and was like, look, something's not right. She went out to search for her daughter. She went to a few local delis and things like that to try to see if anyone had seen her. A local salon owner actually let the mom know that earlier that morning, because Jashayah left at around about 7:30. So earlier that morning, she saw Jashayah and she looked at kind of sad. So that was something to be noted to the mom. Now around dusk is when the mom, her name is Jamie, she actually flagged down a police patrol car that she saw and actually reported her daughter missing then. There was really no attention to this story, unfortunately, and that's just, it's so sad to say, but it's so true. It's like a lot of people don't matter, and I'm just putting it out there. A lot of our stories are not being told. A lot of our stories don't even make the mainstream news. It just makes local news. So how can this case get solved if it's not plastered almost everywhere that it needs to be, so we can get some type of clues and information? Now, the investigators did go and they questioned some of the shop owners. The first place that she went was the US Food Mart, and the people that worked there, they actually told the authorities that Jashayah actually came in there and a gentleman actually paid for her food, so her items, whatever she had. Of course, he had on a mask, so it's hard to even identify anyone when they have on a mask, but he also had on a cap. So how can you, like, you don't really have anything to go off of except eyes and kind of like posture and things like that, how the build is of a person. So it's just really hard, it's really discouraging, and it's really scary. Jashayah was also scheduled to testify against her stepdad in a domestic violence incident, and DV is very, oh my god, it's very traumatizing for the children. It's just, I am a survivor of that, so it's just really scary to, I could just only imagine what this child is going through, right? And I really pray that we get some clues and that she's found safely and that she is brought home. I can only imagine what the parents are going through, what the family is going through, especially knowing that initially there was no coverage on this. Authorities did not really take heed to Jashayah going missing, and they didn't really do anything. They really didn't jump into action until her family got together and made missing posters. They actually sent the posters to the Mary Murphy Mystery Facebook page, to where then it got their attention. And that is so sad to say, because we all know that if it was anyone else that was not a person of color, this probably would have been on CNN right now. She disappeared in the daytime. Somebody had to have seen something. This baby did not just disappear into thin air. Someone saw something. Even the smallest of clues matters. You never know what you might have seen or witnessed that could actually be a puzzle piece to solve a case to bring Jashayah home. So if anyone in the area sees this video and they actually saw anything, please report to the local authorities so we can get some foot movement so that the family can have answers and that she can be brought home safely to her mom. Her mom says she is not the type to do this. She would not be the type to run away. She would not want to have her mom worried at all. Now, another thing that I find I don't know, maybe it's just me being an overthinker and just looking into this incident. They never dropped the name of the stepdad. The grand jury did pick it up. So this is a few weeks in the making. So this happened a few weeks before she's supposed to go and testify at a grand jury for the incident of domestic violence against her stepdad, which is also a cop. His name is not in any information, and they say that they don't believe that this is linked to anything, but it's really convenient for him because the main witness that would be testifying has just disappeared, and it's going on 3 weeks. No one has came up with any new information on this child, especially pertaining to the gentleman that they saw paying for her items in the store. So like I said, I will have some information in the video for you. If you know anything, please report it to the local authorities in New Jersey. I also read a few articles that there are over 50 black girls missing in between New York and New Jersey, and everything is unsolved. It's just really scary to think that the numbers are so high but no one's really talking about it just because a person is of a darker complexion. It's just really sad. It's really disturbing to me. That will be it for today's video. Let's all say a prayer for Jashayah's family and for her so she can be brought home safely. I will be doing updates on this, and hopefully we can update with some great news that she will be brought home and found safely. But until then, I hope you guys comment, rate, and subscribe. Please, you guys, share this video to get it out there so that this can be really known. I was doing the Google searches, and at first, I don't know if it's just my server, but maybe you guys can see as well. At first, her name was popping up, like the articles would be popping up immediately. The top of the Google search, but a little bit later on, like maybe a few hours later, I would type her name in and a gentleman named Joshua Moore would pop up, but I think he's into sports, so her article is not even being pushed up to the tippy top. Also, I do want to add that the FBI has gotten involved in this case, so I'm really hoping that we will get answers soon. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys stay tuned and subscribe and join the family so we can grow, and until we meet